Conor McGregor meat pictures leaked. His wife responds. What is he doing? My reaction is a video by MMA guru, the GOAT of everything UFC, MMA, and fighting.
I can't look at Conor McGregor the same way ever again. He sent nudes of himself to a female rapper, but that's not it. Of course that's not it. That would be too simple for an MMA news video. Conor McGregor did not just send nudes to a female rapper and then have them leaked on his birthday. That would be too good of a story on its own. These weren't just any old nudes.
Yeah. He was hanging a dumbbell off his shaft, which is kind of impressive. He was lifting weights, getting a pump.
I can't look at Conor McGregor the same way ever again. I can't unsee what I've seen. Okay? I go on Twitter. Oh, why is Conor McGregor trending? Bang! Bang, it hits.
That was literally my exact same reaction. I told you guys the story. Chilling in my car with my cold brew like a stallion. Oh! That's a full hog. But wait, there's more.
Man, I'll never be able to unsee this. And not only that, I've got people on Instagram spamming me this. Thoughts on this, Guru? And it's just that. It's the picture of Conor McGregor. If you know, you know.
So there's a little bit more context that we didn't really get when I released my video discussing this. Azalea Banks tweeted, "We've been sending nudes to each other since 2016. So it begs the question, what the fuck is Conor McGregor doing? He's got a permanent fiance, girlfriend. I don't think she's his wife. Kids with her. And he's out here gooning in the streets, posting meat on our timelines. This guy wants to run for president."
Oh, if you don't, I'm about to explain it to you. These weren't just any old nudes that Conor McGregor sent Azalea Banks. We're going to go through the whole situation. I've got a lot to discuss.
What do I think about Saylor taking his company in 5 years from 1 billion market cap to 129 billion? I see a parallel with Third Eye Global and where we're going to be in 5 years. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest.
In this situation as well, many people have given their thoughts on the situation. There's been a lot of memes about this. Conor McGregor's even responded to this as well. D. Devlin has responded to this too in a very interesting way that I'm going to go through in today's video as well.
He doesn't really take anything seriously, bro. He's just doing whatever he wants in life. Hashtag no shame. That seems to be the case. He doesn't give a flying fook.
I can't look at Conor McGregor the same way ever again. He didn't just send nudes. Conor McGregor sent a woman a picture, and this is billionaire 37-year-old family man Conor McGregor. That needs to be a preface here.
You can't be doing this when you're a dad. I mean, this is not a good look.
Okay? We need to have that as a runner-up or as a lead-up to what I'm about to tell you. Father of, I don't know how many at this point, 4. Father of 4, in a committed relationship, Conor McGregor, family man Conor McGregor, wants to be president of Ireland.
Did he really hang a dumbbell on it? Yeah, he did. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can go and look for yourself, but...
McGregor, political candidate, Conor McGregor wants to lead the revolution in Ireland, didn't just send this woman nudes. He sent her a picture of him with his dick out, with a piece of like fabric tied around the end of it, with a dumbbell hanging off the end of his dick.
That's power. You know, it used to be a wet towel. Dumbbell's different.
And he's attached lifting weights to this image as well that he sent this woman. Don't be a rat, because all rats get caught. So Conor McGregor's acting like a mafia boss by like putting this like information into the hands of.
Yeah, that's a weird threat to attach to a dick pic. What am I supposed to mire and just keep it moving? Dude, if somebody sends me that, I need to tell the nearest person available. And if you're Azalea Banks, it's the world.
Azalea Banks? Like, what is actually the... I don't understand the thought process in Conor McGregor's mind at all. He's a retard. And that is something that we need to take into consideration moving forward before I even get into the rest of this. Conor McGregor is a retard. Like, I knew he was a bad drinker and he had this and he was a cocaine addict and Conor McGregor's a retarded man.
Just saying it how it is.
He's actually a retarded leprechaun and he has no logic, no common sense.
I'm just mad he's girth maxed, bro.
Azalea Banks, she's already like a wild personality. That needs to be mentioned as well. She's a wild personality.
Yeah, if you're going to send nudes, Azalea Banks is probably the last person you want to send them to. Like, if you're not on X, if you're not aware of Twitter posting and her history as a person, you're in for a roller coaster. Nobody can outpost her.
She even said that they had been like sending messages back and forth to each other. No, me and Conor McGregor have been sending each other unsolicited nudes since 2016. What is Conor McGregor's plan?
So I don't know if this is an astroturfed psyop where Conor McGregor was okay with her leaking it for some sort of virality. That doesn't seem to be the angle here. Technically speaking, I think this is RP or revenge.
What is the game plan here?
But he doesn't give a flying fuck because he's not going to sue her. Like, why would she crash out now? It's been going on 9 years. Why? Is this what rich and famous people do?
The game plan is to get this shit leaked. Like, that's the only way around this. Like, there's no way you would have trusted this information in the hands of Azalea Banks. I don't even know how to pronounce her first name. I'm guessing.
No, you nailed it.
Who is this, Conor? What are you doing? You have children.
When you succeed in life, you're just bored doing side quests? I guess so. See, a lot of people don't know who she is, but those who do know who it is makes it that much funnier.
I can't unsee what I've seen, and you know what's the crazy
This is like the most diabolical crossover that you couldn't even think of this if you tried.
part about this? This happened in real life. Conor McGregor entered his wardrobe of his home, his walk-in wardrobe by the looks of things, tied this weight to his dick, took a picture of it in the mirror, and then sent it to this female rapper. And said, "Don't be a rat, 'cause all rats get caught. Lifting weights." He did this. Don't just see this as the final result. Don't see this as the picture. McGregor actively did this as a human being.
Yeah, there's blood in his Coke system. I didn't know it snowed so much in Ireland.
He carried out this task. There are steps. He didn't get a dick pic leaked. That's simple shit. That would be simple shit in comparison to this.
Yeah. This requires premeditation. Unless he's been progressively overloading his wiener for 9 years, you know? Like, what if the first pick was him with, like, a water bottle or a couple of toothpicks strapped to his hog, and he's been working up to the 2 to 3 pound dumbbell?
He didn't just get a dick pic leaked. He went through a process. He probably bought the mini weight. Bought the mini weight and the string.
He's been testing his integrity and the yaw of his shaft for years.
Don't come in here, D.
Yeah, I wonder if he's doing lengthened partials.
I'm busy, yeah? I can just hear McGregor like locked in his walk-in wardrobe. Please, Conor, you've been in there for half an hour. We're worried about you. Don't come in here, D. I swear to God, if you come in here, you ruin everything, I tell you. I just can't. That is a real situation that likely has happened before.
That's true.
If this isn't the only woman that Conor McGregor has sent one of these types of pictures to, there have been arguments aboard the SS McGregor, okay, on his yacht, where D's trying to desperately get into the wardrobe. Come on, Conor, I've got to get ready for me meal. I'm meeting my parents.
Yo, MMA Guru might be one of the funniest people on this platform. Holy shit.
In a second. Don't come in here, D. Don't you ever come in here.
It actually sounds just like him.
You're going to ruin everything, D. I'm busy. Come back in 10 minutes or so, yeah? And he's just in there precariously balancing a weight off of the end of his dick so he can send it to someone and act like a mafia boss by saying, don't be a rat because all rats get caught. Who is this guy?
Buddy's chugging Viagra and doing cock curls.
That's not the only thing McGregor's been up to, by the way. He's been cheating again.
Yeah. He fell for the Latina psyop. Fucking Torta Tuesday over here. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Not even with like a...
The new meta has just dropped.
I don't know what his obsession is with this. It's not even like...
He won't say it.
An absolute, like, what's it called? Succubus has been created to tempt McGregor away from his family. It just seems to be any woman that... It can be any... It's not...
That's a sign of high testosterone.
Like, oh my God, McGregor, he cheated on his woman, but it was the 1 in a million, 1 in a billion type woman.
Listen, I can't blame him.
He could potentially see some kind of future with. And no, it's just some
I'm just saying this is someone's aunt. That's all I'm saying.
random Mexican auntie. Or some tia on the beach. Literally a torta.
It's so refreshing when somebody's just as schizophrenic as you are. Holy shit.
Tia on the beach. And he's just cheating with his wife. And that came out. So maybe you could argue, Azalea, leak that fucking picture of me with a dumbbell hanging off the end of me cock, will you? I need some fucking different headlines, yeah? I don't know if that's what it was. But
I can't.
That's what it is.
I can't.
This is the Conor McGregor situation. He's coked up at the BKFC press conference. Dee Devlin is still showing her support for Conor, and that is something that needs to be mentioned as well. Conor McGregor posts this, everyday pray, and then Dee Devlin's in the comments saying, my monster.
Huh? What, dude? I didn't know that. My monster. That's insane. Yo, they're just horny posting.
Licking her lips. I don't know if that's McGregor off of her account.
I was about to say, is that McGregor on the fucking SS Leprechaun? Just fucking posting from her account. It might be. It might be. He might be farming his own likes off his girlfriend's phone.
But that's what Dee Devlin's had to say about this whole situation. So it just might be a crazy, wild relationship that they have. I think it's fair to say
it might be an open relationship, and we just don't know. You know, like who are we to judge out here?
that you can't disrespect a woman that has no respect for herself. At a certain point, right? That has to come into it if Dee Devlin isn't going to show any fucking problem.
It's just not a good look on her part. It's like, why are you entertaining this? Because then she's the cuck.
If anything that McGregor's been doing over the past few years, how can I have a problem on her behalf? This is fucking wild. Look at what McGregor has been retweeting as well. Didn't she just get caught defrauding the state? You can't go back to political shit. You can't go back to running for ownership of Ireland or...
Imagine he becomes the president of Ireland, if that's even possible. Do they even have a president, or is it some cucked prime minister fucking role? I'm the Chancellor of Ireland.
Running for whatever the fucking bullshit position of power is in Ireland, it's a lost cause anyway. You can't...
The West has fallen. Ireland is gone.
Can't go back for running for some kind of like political position in Ireland like nothing's happened. Look at him. Did she just get arrested, caught defrauding the state? And then he's retweeting quotes like, this is why the big news is Conor's giant cock rather than the fact that he's spraying. This is what McGregor is like. This is his game plan.
Just reposting every single tweet about his BWC. Based.
Okay, that got leaked. Here's what I'll do. Vote McGregor. You'll be painted as a demon with a floodlight watching your every move. However, you're a choir boy in comparison to these monstrous... Like, this is the... Give it a day or two before we start...
The West has fallen as though the East doesn't have hikikomoris and permagoon in their soy-ciety. That's true. We're all cooked.
Jumping back on the campaign trail. I don't understand. I really don't understand McGregor's moves here. Married McGuinness, all of this, and hung like a Ballydoyle horse is our Conor. Slanthy Mahaff. These are like his Scottish-Irish fans that are like... Yeah, there were genuinely fans out there of McGregor who were like, yeah, show him, Conor. Yeah, show how much weight your dick can fucking deadlift in your walk-in wardrobe. What is going on? So these big eyes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the mafia connections with the cartels out there in Ireland. Let's just say there's some connections.
Irish balls. His cock is massive. First of all, I'm feeling pretty damn confident after some of the responses to the pictures. Just gonna be real. Don't know if there's anyone else out there.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, but just gonna be real. I saw a lot of people saying some crazy shit, and now I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm walking with a pep in my step.
Oh, I got a fucking hammer now, dude. Holy shit.
I'm going to be real, guys. But he's retweeting shit like his cock is massive.
I'm walking around with Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker between my thighs.
You don't go back to the campaign trail. Don't let them distract you with my GC. This is why the
Irish mafia are all hining down each other's houses in my city. What does hining down mean?
Big news is Conor's giant cock. Right? Don't let them distract you with my giant cock while they rob our country blind. What do you mean them?
Dude, he's self-aware. He just doesn't give a fuck.
What do you mean don't let them
burning down? I mean, that's some medieval European type shit. I don't relate. That's crazy. Just, there's like gang on gang violence in America, but it doesn't ever manifest into like firebombing each other's house.
Distract you with your cock. You're sending this shit. You tied that thing to your dick. There is no, McGregor's phone got hacked into and there's a video with him and D. Devlin. That's not what happened here. This isn't the regular nudes leak. Where it's like, oh my God, a leaked video of McGregor and D. It was found in his phone. Someone hacked his phone and found a video that he had saved in there. That would maybe be an understandable leak. Gotta watch what you're doing anyway. McGregor made a huge mistake.
No, he sent this to a schizophrenic Twitter poster who would probably leak it given enough time, and she did.
Don't let them distract you. You sent this. You went into your walk-in wardrobe. You snuck out of bed in the morning or maybe at night while D. Devlin was, Conor, just don't be too long in the bathroom, will you? Don't worry about that, dear. Yeah, I just got stuff to do.
I wish I could do impressions this well.
So just got some business to attend to in the walk-in wardrobe. Yeah, don't come in for the next half hour. And he goes in there, and he gets his little apparatus, gets his little string, and
his jelk cage.
This isn't. Oh, they rumbled me. They leaked private stuff from my phone. You sent this. You went through the whole. You probably went out and bought the string and weight for this. Let's be real from that perspective. This was a plan. This was a planned move.
Oh, wow. Never knew McGregor had such an aggressive right hook. Know what I mean?
From McGregor. Okay? He's been...
Maybe he was trying to correct it with weights. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking pass out from laughing so hard.
Coked out of his mind recently. It's his birthday, so I guess this was some kind of fucking celebration for him. Or maybe this is just...
Yeah, he got a new PR. It's a personal best.
Azealia Banks decided to leak the thing as like a happy birthday to him in some kind of meme of it all. Chael Sonnen has weighed in on this topic, and it's the craziest like take I've heard on this entire situation. Chael Sonnen.
This should be good.
Take it away.
I can't quit staring at Conor's dick. I can't stop. I sent Conor's dick to my partner Ryan.
Huh?
And this is a very real thing. I don't know what Chael was talking about. Chael's had a field day with this, okay? This is peak Chael content. But what the fuck are we talking about, Chael?
I can't quit staring at Conor's dick. I can't stop.
This is peak content.
Sent Conor's dick to my partner Ryan, who opened it on his computer right as his wife was coming in the background. And then we have to explain what's happening here.
Yeah, maybe Conor was just looking for a spotter. Many such cases.
There's no explaining it. There's literally no explaining the situation, by the way. Fucking hell.
But I can't stop looking. I've stared at this dick for the last 2 hours. He attached a weight to his mini-me. And you got a crooked penile function with a makeshift weight on it. It's a lot for me to accept.
It is. It is a lot to accept. And again, the makeshift weight. The guy went like Robinson Crusoe mode with a dick pic. Like, no one has done that before, dude. People have sent dick pics before. This has happened before. Nobody's gone full like Robinson Crusoe. Let me attach this to this with a piece of string.
I haven't heard that name in probably about 15 years, and it just unlocked a blood memory. Oh.
This and this little weight will offset the balance of the... And this is a fucking show for McGregor. This is a moment. I don't know what Chael's
Yeah, he MacGyvered his dick.
talking about with, I can't fucking stop looking at his dick. I don't know what Chael's talking about there, but
Chael Sonnen's got to be slop farming, rage baiting.
That was Chael's opinion on the whole situation. Then we got people...
This was hilarious. Ilia Topuria making sure it bends in the right direction after seeing the McGregor photo, and it's a guy just... That's Iron Man. Just at a forge, nailing some iron.
I'm saying Ilia Topuria making sure it bends in the right direction.
For those of you who don't know, if you're an MMA casual, there's a lot of similarities between Ilia Topuria and Conor McGregor's rise to fame.
After seeing the McGregor,
even their tattoos are identical in their position and style.
A photo is is what people are saying about Ilia Topuria. You know, he likes to follow McGregor's life plan and then claim that he never does. So that's him making sure that it bends in the right direction after seeing the McGregor photo, which is interesting. People are posting shit like this. How do I rig this up? Notorious MMA.
Yeah, I got this set up in my garage too.
It's just a fucking dumbbell with like sticky tape and you know what I mean by Robinson Crusoe. This is that too niche of a reference. I'm referencing things like a 50-year-old man here, but still insane. How is this a reality? How is this a reality? MMA is the craziest sport in the world for news around the sport. And then she's going off about...
I don't know if I would agree with that. It's got to be up there. But the fitness industry / bodybuilding scene, if you were to extend it to social media, probably has it beat. But there is overlap. We're talking schizophrenic, ayahuasca, murderous crash outs. So I can't even say half the stuff that's popping in my head that I've seen over the years in the shitness industry.
This. I have never met the leprechaun, but oh no, this is a response to this. So, no, me and Conor McGregor have been sending each other unsolicited nudes since 2016. Lol. I have never met the leprechaun, but today is his birthday and he wants everyone to make a wish and blow out the candle. Funny how big of a closet MAGA bait that was. Men are so homo and obsessed with dick that it's not even funny. Now, I don't know what would give her that impression.
I can't quit staring at...
Didn't Callum Von Moger chainsaw a kangaroo? I swear I've seen that headline somewhere.
Conor's dick.
I don't know what and who has given her this kind of impression to say such a statement like that at the end of her tweet. Men are so homo and obsessed with dick, it's not even funny. I mean, I just don't fucking get it.
I can't quit staring at Conor's dick.
So, what is Chael saying? And then, yeah, this is Alia.
I don't know if that's the most Australian thing in the world. Like, I'm pretty sure they eat kangaroo down there. Maybe that's just, that's just a crazy image in my head.
Banks woman is tweeting shit like, so someone tweeted, there's two things that are true. Azealia Banks committed revenge pornography. So she best be like sarcastic or joking about this. That's her escape route here. Or she did do revenge porn technically, if they were both sending each other stuff. And also you can't both send each other unsolicited nudes. You can't make it a routine.
Conor McGregor deserves some form of social Darwin Award for sexting the most famous, insane person in the world. That's the actual best description of Azealia Banks.
And then it still be unsolicited. I don't know about the legality of it, but that doesn't sound about right. And then Conor McGregor deserves some form of social Darwin Award for sexting the most famous insane man in the world. Insane person in the world. Azealia Banks is wild. She's the type of woman to tweet this shit out. So that's why McGregor must have known that she would eventually tweet this shit out. Then Azealia Banks responds...
Yeah, I wonder if he was just waiting for the day that it did happen. He very well knew. It was like a ticking time bomb. Kind of like a geocache.
This tweet breaking it down saying, man, white people are so dry. White people are so dry. Now, crazy statement to make... after a white person and not just a white person, a millionaire, 100 millionaire white person with a family just sent you a picture of him naked with a dumbbell hanging off of his dick attached to a string. Crazy to say that now that's your analysis of white people. Man, white people are so dry. I don't know what they have to do to become interesting to you.
You think he got off on her potentially leaking it?
But if McGregor hasn't changed your perception, I don't know what will. Because that's anything but dry. Okay, that's anything but boring and stale and the same old, same old. McGregor's really revolutionizing the dick pic game. Okay, Dee Devlin's, again, showing her support.
That's my monster.
She's posted multiple romantic photos of herself and Conor McGregor on her story this morning.
That's gotta be him taking her phone, bro. It's the only way.
Shortly after, the
Seems like a stunt.
alleged Azalea Banks DMs were leaked. And she also commented that thing on his social media. I mean, Mrs. McGregor coked up at the BKFC event. What's good, Hollywood?
Imagine this was some convoluted way to market BKFC. There's no shot.
Well, as you can see beside me and in front
Yeah, it's not a stunt. It's just CTE.
of me, some of the baddest men and women to ever grace planet Earth. This is what we're about here at Bare Knuckle Fighting.
And he's going off. And there's a bunch of other videos on it. And a bunch of other people have made videos about it. But he's blatantly coked up for this BKFC press conference. We should have known something big was coming. Okay?
Yeah, Bear Cock Fighting Championship. You know, they actually commented on my video. Reacting to the news. They said, BKFC is wild. It's probably just some AI chatbot or intern scouring the algorithms for their own keywords, but pretty interesting.
We should have known. We should have known that later that night, when everything went quiet and it was just him.
CTE, coke, and not giving a fuck will make a man do some wild things. It's a crazy stack.
This fucking retarded leprechaun would like waddle to his fucking wardrobe and see what he can get up to. See what mischief he can cause while coked out of his brain. That is the bit I can't get over here. It's just an insane situation. I don't know how to make sense of it.
Technically, it's science-based lifting.
The whole situation's wild. But the bit that makes... The craziest bit to me is that he was in his wardrobe doing this. You know when you're young, yeah, and your mum or dad's trying to get into the toilet and you're in there trimming your pubes or some shit. And you're like, don't come in. This is McGregor's moment like that. But as a family man of 4.
I can't tell if that makes it better or worse.
You know? You've been
Like, this is some peak gooner dad behavior.
caught in the toilet doing something like private, and then someone starts sort of like jolting on the door and you see the lock start wobbling a bit. I don't know if everyone else had really bad locks on every single door that was supposed to be a private room in their house, but either way.
I need a Jeff Nippard cock exercise tier list. Which one gets the deep stretch on the dong?
Everyone's had that moment where they're doing something and they're like, don't come in. This is McGregor's don't come in moment. Imagine if Dee Devlin got that door open and saw what he was up to. Based on
She has to be aware, bro.
her response, she'd probably fucking give him critique. Like, are you sure you can't balance another half a pound on there, Conor? We could go for the record here. She seems very like... I said Dee Devlin would back him up no matter what, but she seems to back him up in his retardation as well. They're just two fucking retards, really. On a yacht, gallivanting around the fucking Mediterranean. On their little fucking yacht.
Yeah, fucking Lamborghini. Oh.
With their family. And they're just giggling. They're probably giggling to themselves about this shit. I wanted to have this video and be like, how did McGregor disgrace Dee Devlin like this?
Yeah, you can only laugh at this shit, bro. There's no other option.
And I keep saying shit
That is what Dublin women sound like.
that. And then I see her responses to this stuff and I think, this woman don't deserve... She's in on this, you know? At least I think she is. Because I really want to believe... I choose to believe the situation where Dee Devlin is like waking up in bed and noticing that Conor McGregor's not there. And then she knows he's off he's doing something. You know what I mean? They went to bed together. They're chilling in bed. She rolls over and goes, Conor, would you do? Oh, and then Conor's not there. Okay? He's gone.
He's in his wardrobe.
In the middle of the night, he's gone. He's in the fucking wardrobe doing this. I just... Let us in, Conor. We need to use the bathroom. You've been in there for an hour. Don't come in, D, yeah? Don't you ever come in here. I told you it's my private time in here, yeah? Absolutely insane. Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Sets of 8 to 8 reps of cock curls with a 60-pound dumbbell. Perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for.
I didn't need to see it, man. This is the problem with this whole thing.
Yeah, now I can't unsee it.
Twitter needs to find a way. Twitter needs to find a way where you can find out what's fucking happening, because everyone loves to do vague fucking tweets on this shit. I fucking hate that, you know? When people do vague tweets. So I open Twitter and I see, McGregor did what? McGregor sent what? And it's just GIFs of people like shocked.
Yeah, you had to dig for it. You had to go to the source material, which was Azalea Banks.
Therefore, you investigate.
It's a trap. It got me.
Give me a breadcrumb. Give me a clue. You know what I mean? Don't let me investigate and then the first fucking post I click on, bang, it's there in the fucking replies. I open up my Instagram, I see one of my DMs, it's like, did you see the McGregor shit? And I'm like, what McGregor shit? Open up requested DMs, bang! It's there. I will never unsee it. I'll never unsee it now. See you later. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.
That was the funniest thing I've watched in a long time. Holy fuck.
Why am I leaving this bit on screen? I don't know what bit to leave on screen. Happy fucking birthday, Conor. Happy birthday, man. Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning any kind of like political power in Ireland anytime soon. Just gonna, as a little bit of a summary to this video and a bit of a breakdown here, I don't reckon this guy's
I mean, he might. It might bolster his polls, actually.
winning any kind of like political power in Ireland. And it's...
That actually might be the most Irish thing to do.
Who does he think he is? Like, genuinely.
Conor fucking McGregor.
That he can just, now he's just going to go back to... That, and maybe I'll end it on more of a serious note rather than just joking around here. The man who McGregor had the ability to be.
So true. Dude, I'm telling you, the old edits of Conor McGregor. Karate style McGregor, bro. Jose Aldo knockout McGregor. It's annoying. It's annoying knowing now where he is. Rich, famous, sure, yeah. But he's a lol cow.
Let this be a lesson to every young man out there, okay? The man that McGregor had the ability to be, with the hundreds of millions, with the Mayweather paycheck, with the other exhibitions he could have done if he stayed locked in, the other fights he could have had if he stayed locked in.
I'm telling you, this all started after his Roadhouse cameo. Nope, started before that. You haven't been paying attention.
Which would have only meant more for him. He would have been one of the most powerful men in Europe. The influence that he has.
I think it was the Mayweather fight. $100 million straight to the bank account. And when Khabib mauled him.
The adoration of young fans that he would have had. Listen, if he would have just lost to Khabib, it wouldn't have been that bad. If anything has been shown over the past few years of McGregor activities, it's that if he had just lost to Khabib and then been cool after that, it would have been absolutely fine for him. A lot of people say, once the fan base were done with him after the Khabib fight, it was never the same for McGregor. He doesn't care.
Proper fucking 12. Went straight to his ego. Yeah, I think the Mayweather fight gave him a taste for another caliber of wealth and success, materially speaking, of course. And he got one-shotted by it. Being a poor fighter with an edge on your shoulder, perpetually the underdog. And then you get a taste of a utopian freedom that many people will never experience in their life. And it claimed his soul.
Anymore. But the fact that there's still some...
Combined with the fact that he got steamrolled by Khabib, which is a hit to the ego in terms of his fighting. I mean, what else are you going to do? You're going to start hanging ornaments off your dick like a Christmas tree.
People like still cool with McGregor means that he would have been fine after the Khabib fight in comparison. If he had not done any of this other shit, punching the old man, then there's the real allegation stuff, and then there's this shit, and then there's some other shit from like a couple weeks ago, and a couple other months before that, and then maybe last year there was another thing that I can't
It's
even...
just a perpetual crash out. And I wonder if it actually is CTE or drugs or both. Or steroids. Like, it's got to be a cocktail of everything.
Remember right now that he was up to. McGregor could have locked in and been the man of this generation. And instead, he's secretly sneaking off to his walk-in wardrobe in the middle of the night, coked up, dangling.
Yeah, that's what he's reduced down to now. That's crazy. People, you know, they can criticize him for losing fights, stuff like that, but there's no really getting out of the fact that he hung a dumbbell from his dick and balls and sent it to Azalea Banks.
Miniature weights off of the end of his dick with a piece of string and sending them to female rappers.
I don't get it. Sounds like he locked in and became the best Irishman he could be.
Azalea Banks, you know what I mean? Like, listen, if you're going to shoot this shot, you know? If you're going to shoot this shot, and by the way, her saying this is haram is crazy.
But the fact that this was going on allegedly since 2016, think about that for a second. That means that's 9 years of exchanging nudes. Huh? Yo, this is only one of them. I don't even want to know the paraphernalia and other apparatuses that he's got. She's got to have some good ones. What if this is like a tame nude?
You're a whore. But him shooting this shot, like if you're going to shoot a shot like this, come on, man. There's different... There's better biscuits to risk it for, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? And it's not Azalea fucking...
This is just the tip of the shaft.
Banks, who's definitely going to leak this shit on Twitter because she's unhinged herself.
I just want to know how many pics he took before he decided on the one he sent. Or is it just one shot? I like to think it was just one shot. He just nailed it the first time. But the inner filmmaker in me is telling me like this requires planning, shot selection, multiple takes, lighting angles, 30 to 45 minutes of preparation. Like Guru was saying, maybe some knocks at the door. What are you doing in there, Conor?
Conor McGregor.
You know, maybe even some fluffing.
Conor fucking McGregor. There you go.
All I know is that there is ample time to talk himself out of it.
That's him.
Lighting, unironically, was the second hardest part.
That's that.
Yeah, schizos don't have time for discernment. That's true. This is pre-Jelk, by the way.
See ya. Goodbye. That's all I got. Are you happy now? Don't ever talk. I can't go live. This is the other problem. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm ready to go live. If I go live right now, the impressions are going to be fucking crazy. I'm going to go live in a bit.